Welcome everyone back to episode 12 of the People's Podcast. Hard to believe we're here already. 12 episodes. It's been a ride. So, we got a lot in store for you. My name's Alex with my amazing co-host James.
What's up, everybody? We got a great episode ahead. We're going to be talking about
Absolutely.
the Royal
Week of
Rumble
the Royal
coming up.
Rumble. It's Rumble week, so Road to
Yes, it
WrestleMania is
is.
officially on. It is exciting times. Exciting times. My
Very.
personal favorite pay-per-view is Royal Rumble, so
I'd agree.
I'm super excited. It's the most exciting to me, I think.
And
Just
you know,
always surprises. It's hard to predict who wins, but
especially this year.
yeah, and we'll get a little bit more into that a little bit later.
Yep. We got a jam-packed episode. We got our usual hot takes, blind rankings, a top 10 Royal Rumble winners, and
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and not one, but two giveaway announcements.
Oh yeah, two of them. One of them's already active on Twitter and Facebook.
Yep.
So, and we'll be on YouTube as well soon. Exciting times. So with that, let's get into it with your hot take. What do you got? Are you going to piss me off again this week?
I think this one's going to piss you off because it's pissed you off in the past.
Every time, James.
So my hot take. I don't think WrestleMania needs big stages necessarily. I know it's the grandest stage of them all. I enjoy myself a nice looking stage. I'm not saying I want them to get rid of it, but if they stop doing big stages, they get more people into the arena. I totally understand, because at the end of the day,
stadium, but they're never going back to arena.
Oh yeah, in a stadium. Because at the end of the day, it is just a stage. I mean, All Out, that's a great show, right?
It is.
How's the stage?
Same as Dynamite.
There is no stage. It's just coming out of a little thing, but not much. I think a big Titantron. I'm not saying I necessarily want that, but if they went that route, because the way WWE's been lately, I would not be opposed to it.
Nah, man. It's the biggest show of the year. You got to have a big stage. You got to have something special. You got to differentiate it from the Royal Rumble or whatever other big stadium show they run that they don't do a stage in. Like the Royal Rumble, they don't have a stage.
Nope.
SummerSlam's not going to have a stage. It's in a stadium. It's just going to be, well, it might actually, but
no, SummerSlam doesn't. Maybe SummerSlam is just like Rumble days, come out the
tunnel.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that. I mean, it's fine. It's not fine. Just kidding. It's not fine. I need a big ass stage. I need something differentiating. Okay, this is WrestleMania. This is a show that's bigger than any other show that we do. It's got to have a nice stage, man.
I will agree on points where I've been to multiple arena shows, stadium shows. I think Royal Rumble 2021 would be an example where they didn't use 2022. They didn't use a whole sided arena. They put a black top over it. That'd be a good spot for a stage. Like if you're not going to use the arena, there's no reason there's no stage. But if you're going to use the full arena for fans, then I get not having a stage.
By the way, James and I are matching.
Yes,
we both went to the Royal Rumble 2022.
We don't talk about it much.
Shittiest Rumble ever.
Yeah, unfortunately. Your face is like, oh shit.
WrestleMania's got to have a big stage, man. It just has to. It's WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
The grandest stage of them all. It's literally in the name, the grand stage. It's got to have a good stage. I mean, can you imagine like WrestleMania 33 with just no stage? Come on.
What was
the Globe? That was the one, the Universal.
Oh, yeah, that's my opinion.
That was sick, dude. Can you imagine WrestleMania not having that?
It would be tough. I do enjoy it, like especially 33. I think 33 is the greatest wrestling stage of all time.
That would be a fun segment. Top 5 WrestleMania stages ever.
Hey, it's WrestleMania season. I think we're gonna have to come back to that. Because I'm not saying I hate stages. Trust me, I'm not saying that.
Write it down. James hates stages.
If we were popular enough, that's something Ringside News would post.
Probably. James hates stages for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
People's Podcast anti-stage. All right. Anything else you got to say about that?
I do not.
Terrible take.
Hopefully, I can get some hate. You get all the hate,
I know
man.
I've been getting all the hate recently, especially with
Kind of
my Young Bucks on at #1 video.
yeah.
People are haters, man.
Anytime you say something positive about AEW, you get all the hate. I'm kind of jealous, man. I like
I
that.
wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, shocker. Oh, let's see
I like
here.
getting hate, but I don't
All
get it
right.
much.
Well, my hot take also has to do with AEW,
Mm.
kind of. I mean, yeah, it does. I think Tony Storm is the greatest women's character of all time. All time, any women's character in all of wrestling. Timeless Tony Storm takes it with
Just as a
ease,
character wise.
character wise. Character wise, I can't think of a character that's been better from the women's division in ever. Not
Yeah, I might.
what you're thinking. You're thinking
I'm thinking. I can't think of anyone better. That's the problem.
exactly, exactly.
Mickey James did a great job as a crazy chick during the Trish Stratus stuff.
That was very good. I think Tony Storm's character has been better than that though. And
I
I
would
love
agree.
Mickey James. I loved Mickey James as a crazy psycho chick, but
Yeah, I might agree on that. 'Cause I was not a Tony Storm fan at first.
you weren't. But
I
you
was
turned.
not.
You
But
turned.
I'm now a fan of Tony Storm. I think we'll talk a little bit more about it later too. There's some stuff
Probably
to
a little
talk
bit, yeah.
about.
Probably a little bit in the weekly talk, but yeah, that's my hot take. So roast me in the comments. I'm used to it by now. So just keep it coming. And I think that's it for that.
Is that one of
So
those event cups with all the titles and stuff on the side of the logos?
I got it at the live show I went to a couple years ago. It's just all the logos.
Yeah, I have one of those.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, it doesn't have the WWF logo, sadly. It has the scratch logo, but not the F. Because they get sued. Oh man, I think that was one of the live shows. I think in like 2023, maybe before he won the title. That they were selling those, and they were selling like the Cody Rhodes belts, the red signed belts.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Well, moving on, we got weekly talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's going on? Talk to me about the WWE.
Not
what
much.
Do you like? What do you don't like?
Too crazy, especially being go home shows for Royal Rumble. Mostly just boosting up that.
Yeah, and we'll talk about Rumble stuff when we get to the Royal Rumble preview.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, so I mean,
anything else that's going on TV that you like or don't like or want to talk about?
We gotta give a shout out. I think to JD McDonough. I don't know if you've seen that crazy bump he took. Very nasty. Luckily, I mean, I know he's not like 100. I know he broke ribs and punctured a lung, but that could have been a lot worse.
It could have. He could have got whiplash. He could have smacked his head off the table. He could have
broke his neck. It was a very nasty fall.
That was rough looking, man.
Yeah, props to him breaking his rib and puncturing his lung and still, doing the match and taking, he's taking splashes and bumps from, Ivar and Eric and Ivar. They're not small dudes whatsoever. So,
yeah,
shit.
And he's still doing freaking moonsaults off the top rope with a broken rib and punctured lung. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Definitely.
I'd be down for the count.
Yeah, I'd be crying, man. I wouldn't be able to get up with that. And I know adrenaline's crazy, but shit.
Big props to him on that. So,
and one thing I thought that was cool, wrestling fans can sometimes be very toxic, but also very loving. Like when he stood up to his feet, obviously he's a heel right now, but all the fans saw probably the replay of it. When he stood up to his feet to get into the ring, everyone clapped for him. I'm like, okay, the wrestling community could still be wholesome sometimes.
Sometimes. Not if you were on Twitter afterwards.
No, not Twitter.
My God.
There's not much nice people on Twitter.
Listen, trying to compare a broken rib and a punctured lung to literally getting knocked out and getting concussed is completely different. So can we not compare those kind of injuries, please, people?
What were you seeing on Twitter about that?
Oh, I've been seeing it everywhere, dude. People are like, "Oh, it's a problem when AEW lets Jeff Hardy continue or Sammy Guevara continue or Matt Hardy continue, but it's not a problem when WWE does it." Blah blah blah. It's like, listen, I get it. Like, every company should be held to the same standard with injuries, but trying to compare getting knocked the fuck out and just cracking a rib and puncturing your lung is a little bit different.
Especially because when someone's knocked the fuck out, like you literally You see
Yeah,
them knock the fuck out. Where they don't
yeah,
necessarily know. The referee doesn't know if he's injured enough. JD McDonough says he's good.
exactly. But like referee knows when someone's knocked out or
Yeah,
loopy.
exactly. But
There's a difference. Like
like,
Dakota Kai. Well,
mm-hmm.
I guess that yeah. It looked like she got knocked loopy.
Yeah, she did. She apparently got concussion. I feel bad for her, man. She just cannot catch a break
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I feel bad too. It's always something with her,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. And she's so good too. Like she's great. I don't know
Yeah,
about great. She's really good.
she's really good.
But
Yeah, she definitely someone that would thrive at the mid card titles.
agreed. Agreed.
Man, I thought I had a big sneeze and it just went away.
Not you.
uh, what else is going on
Um,
weekly talk? Again, just a lot of
for
Rumble stuff.
WWE, I geeked when Penta confronted Braun Breaker.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that's a
I
big
smiled
thing.
so I was like, "Oh my god, let's go!" Like that makes me so excited.
The Penta
Penta should win
presentation has
too.
been amazing. His
Yeah,
presentation, his first match obviously great, and then in his second entrance, he has that like spiral pyro
dude,
thing.
that was so sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the coolest pyros that I've ever seen. That was so
Yeah.
cool.
But
But yeah,
yeah.
I absolutely love how they're presenting him. I love Penta. He's fantastic. So we talked about it last time, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
super
Yeah.
cool guy too.
Oh yeah, very
Super
chill
cool
guy,
guy,
dude.
very chill. He's
Yeah,
just a chill guy, man.
just a chill guy. But yeah, him and versus Braun, that'll be a great match.
That I am so for. They should build up
Hopefully.
to it though for a while. Maybe like WrestleMania. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that'd be a cool spot.
Yeah, even have a match, maybe
Have a match
have
beforehand at like Elimination Chamber or something.
yeah, and Braun somehow like get a win, like squeeze it by or something.
Yeah.
And do a 6-man ladder match at Mania. It was Penta,
Oh yeah.
Sheamus, Braun,
I forgot that was yeah
all a
the
bunch of other
6 man
people.
ladder match.
Yeah,
And that
and
Penta
also,
win, obviously.
that'd be all. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely have Penta win that. But
Um,
another thing, last week we talked about with John Cena coming back fast from injuries. Going off of just reports, nothing confirmed. It looks like Ilya Dragunov is going to be back a lot sooner than expected.
yeah, that man is a freak.
Yeah,
Absolute
yeah.
freak. That's like John. That's like John Cena peck injury. Ilya
hmm
Dragunov tears his ACL and he's already like full training with no support or anything. It's insane.
hmm And I can't wait for him to be back, man. I just want that match with Gunther so bad.
Yeah, that should be the world title. I feel like that would be an amazing world title match, but then people would complain that there's no blah blah blah. He's getting a title match in his first match back.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. I want to see the match so
Have
bad.
him in the Rumble. That would be
So
crazy.
that would be insane. Is he main roster or is he still NXT?
He's main roster.
I thought so. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to having him back. If you don't like Ilya Dragunov, fuck you. I'm just kidding. If you don't shoot Big Red, uh, let's see. I got nothing else on the WWE side.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
got too
it's
much.
mostly just Rumble stuff.
Yeah, I don't got too much. I
So
want to focus a lot of stuff on the Rumble, which we'll
yeah,
talk about when it
absolutely.
comes up.
A little bit about AEW. How you feeling about him
Uh,
lately?
I know a big thing that was talked. Tony Storm went back to timeless Tony Storm on Collision, and people got pissed that they did it because Saturday Night Main Event was on. I don't see the problem with that.
No, I don't either.
Like I'm not saying competition. I'm not gonna say try to compete, but you can't just dumb down your show just because WWE has a show on. It's not like technically Saturday Night Main Event. It's not a pay per view or PLE, whatever you want to call it. It's just a weekly show, and people want to say Collision's like a B plus show, a B show, but it's not necessarily the point of Collision. It's supposed to be like the SmackDown of AEW or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever. So I don't get why people are upset about that. People said, "Oh, you should have done it on Dynamite." This is the way I look at it. This is from my perspective. The same amount of people are going to watch Dynamite Wednesday no matter what. That's not going to change. But maybe at least one person next time Saturday Night's Main Event's on, like, okay, maybe I should turn on Collision too, just in case something big happens again. And if you just have that one person that does it, did something right.
exactly. Yeah. If you convert one person to like now maybe watching Collision here and there, like you've done your job, right?
Yeah,
And
I don't.
then you're drawing.
Yeah,
My problem with it, with people complaining about it, is I'm seeing people saying, like you said, Collision's the B show. Why would they do this on the B show? Why would they not do it on Dynamite in front of more people who watch? So, I mean, saying that, it's like saying Collision just doesn't matter at all. You should book
yeah.
all your shitty stuff on Collision, and that's it. You shouldn't save anything big for Collision. You shouldn't do anything big on Collision. And that's just not the way business operates. Like, I don't
No,
understand
no.
why you would dumb down one of your shows that bad.
Yeah. Again, like
Purposely,
Collision,
just because it's a less viewed show than Dynamite. That just
like
makes absolutely zero sense.
it does. It makes zero sense. Now, if Rampage was still a thing, they did on Rampage, I would see the argument there because that's a tape show. That I would understand the argument for. But
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
Collision's not meant to be a beat show. I get the
exactly.
view.
They're 1-1. It's Dynamite and Collision. It's not
Mhm.
like Dynamite Collision. It's they got
Yeah,
paid the same for both shows,
exactly.
so they're gonna treat them like both.
And I get Collision views are not the best. I understand that. I'm not going to get too in detail about that. But if anything, that's the reason why you should put something bigger on there to get more people to tune in, even if WWE's on.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just the whole argument is just so weird to me.
Now, I will say this: I'm not trying to, basically go back on what I said. I know if they did it this week during the Royal Rumble, I can see that. Yeah, that's a risky move.
Wait, you're saying
Trying
you're watching the Royal Rumble over Collision? You fucking bum.
to.
I'm just
Like if they dumb down, I know Tony Storm's going to be on this week. I'm like, okay, I can see the somewhat problem. Like that one I can see understand a little bit more. Maybe I think this would be a better show to dumb down just a little bit because I'm gonna guess attendance is probably not too good, and the
no
views probably
idea.
won't be too. I'm not saying that as a dig or anything. It's the Royal Rumble. It's the second biggest pay per view of the year, and most people's favorite pay per view of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I just people bug the hell out of me, man. They put something on Dynamite and it's like, oh, blah blah blah. They put something on Collision to try and make it better. It's like, oh, now there's something wrong with this. People just
Well, yeah,
will
people
never be happy. It's
like
insane.
Collision. The big Collision has nothing good on it. They put something good on Collision. How dare you not put this on Dynamite? Like, what do you
Right?
want them?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Right.
What do
And
you
that's
want
not
them to
even.
do?
And we didn't even mention the fact that like now Max is a thing. You can watch the show literally
Hmm.
immediately after it ends. Why is it a
Exactly.
problem?
Exactly.
Like it makes no sense. Like if I saw that, oh, Tony Storm had this amazing like segment on Collision, I can go the very next day and be like, okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Hmm.
Why is that a problem? I just don't get it.
No,
Especially because they labeled the show, it was Collision Homecoming. It was at Daly's place. It
you
was
know
at
what?
like basically their home, one of their home spots. So you're gonna want to build up the show. So
You know what's the funniest thing about this though? People are gonna share it and bitch about it nonstop, but you're sharing it. And I originally saw the Tony Storm thing because somebody shared bitching about it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Your bitching just helped him get more views.
yeah, exactly. It's it's
Hmm.
it's like negative engagement, but it helps with the engagement.
Hmm.
It's weird. I don't know.
I'll be honest, I don't watch Collision every week. I don't. I keep up with it on Twitter because usually, Saturdays are rough. I'm usually doing something on Saturday night.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what
Saturday is a
it is.
tough time to watch wrestling
It
live,
is. It is.
but
But I'm not gonna say like, oh, how dare they put something good on this
yeah,
show? Because at the end of the day, that's my fault for not. That's on me for not watching.
yeah. And I actually watched Collision this week
Hmm.
live for the first time in a while, just because it was like Daly's place, and I was like, oh, it's Homecoming. It's probably gonna be pretty good show, and it was. It
Hmm.
was a really good show, and Tony Storm happened, and I was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Now to slightly talk about it, do you think it was too soon to do the Tony Storm instead of
Um,
Timeless? I think it
I'm
was a little
not
bit too
gonna.
soon.
I
I
feel
think it
like
was.
I feel like they could have waited, but I mean, I'm
Hmm.
not upset about it. But I feel like
Yeah.
they could have waited a little bit. Maybe
Hmm.
like at Grand Slam Australia or something. Tony comes out and like the second Mariah hits her for the first time in the match, she like starts to revert back slowly. But
Yeah, I think
I'm not upset about it.
because I was enjoying the whole like basically she just started. I thought that was entertaining as hell.
Yeah,
It's
the
crazy how
newcomer
much
or whatever.
How much Tony Storm has changed for me in the past year. Because I was just even when she was in WWE, I just was not a fan of her. I didn't see anything in her. But ever since this timeless stuff, man, dude, she's so entertaining.
She is. She's so funny. She everything she does is just like funny as hell. It's super entertaining, and she's a good wrestler too.
Hmm.
So like she's like the total package. It's crazy.
Yeah. What else about AW do you want to talk
Let's
about?
see. They teased Hangman and MJF, something that I've been waiting for God knows how long. But that was on Dynamite last week that the Hangman came out and confronted MJF, and I'm so ready for that feud in 2025.
You kind of predicted it.
Yeah, like a week before, I was like, a feud I need to see in 2025 on Twitter, and then the week after, of course, it happened. They teased
Yeah.
it, so super hyped about that. Let's see, Callis family and Osprey and Omega. Osprey and Omega,
Oh
they're
man,
teaming
dude.
up, man. That opening segment on Dynamite last week was killer. That was so
Amazing.
cool.
One of the best opening segments in wrestling history. Another one AEW has. That was
Wow,
such a good opening
wow.
segment.
People are gonna rip you apart for that one.
I'm not saying it is the best. I'm not going to say that.
One of the best though. That's high praise. So
It
I
is
like
high
it though. I
praise.
mean, it's just everything you want in a segment. Osprey and Omega, like Omega, didn't forget about the beef that they had. He brought it
Mm-hmm.
up and was like, "No, I'm not going to team with you." And then once he
Mm-hmm.
started getting attacked and Osprey helped him, it's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, you know. So
I like
I
it.
just thought it was done masterfully,
It's going to be a great tag team. That's going to be
dude.
insane.
That tag match at Grand Slam is going to be insane. I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to that. So,
Something on AEW that happened yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. What do you think Hangman went to Swerve's locker room for?
ooh, I didn't actually. I haven't watched Dynamite yet. I was busy last night. I know.
Oops,
I
my
was
bad. My
fuck,
bad.
fuck you. Ah, I'm out of here. No, I actually didn't see that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch Dynamite now.
Yeah, okay.
Damn,
Okay.
I was probably just not gonna watch it, but now I feel like I have to at least that part.
Do you
But
want me to
I
keep
was I
quiet
was
on it
busy
right now, or
last
do you
night.
want me to give you a little gif what happened?
I'll watch it.
Okay. No, it was nothing too crazy. It was nothing too
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I don't care. You can say it if you
Okay,
want,
so
but
I mean, literally, he just went to. I think Renee was standing in front of Isaiah's dressing room. Swerve. I don't know why I said Isaiah. That was weird.
Isaiah. Wait a minute, hold on. Hangman joining Private Party.
My WWE mark side came out of it back when it was Isaiah Scott Swerve.
Mm. Yeah, okay, not Isaiah Cassidy. Duh.
uh, but yeah, so she was in front of Swerve's dressing room, and Adam Page came in, like looked inside of it, wasn't there, whatever, and just walked away. And Renee was like, what was that about? Like, she's like, mind your business. Do you want to speak about the stuff with Christopher Daniels? No, and then he had a little encounter with MJF. I'll let you watch that part. But I wonder if he went to go apologize.
I mean, did you see the Texas Death match with Christopher Daniels on Collision
Mm-hmm.
last week?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
And then
I thought that was awesome, and the storytelling, the subtle storytelling in that too.
mm-hmm.
Like after the match
And
I
how,
think I was on Dynamite
yeah,
last week.
when Daniel said you ended my career, and like you had that
Hmm.
sadness look of Adam Page, I'm like, maybe this week he just had a very mind blowing week of it, story wise, and maybe he's gonna apologize to Swerve.
Dude, his eyes like during that after Christopher Daniels told him that his eyes just got like sad.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know if you caught it, but like he like mouthed like what? Like in the
Mm-hmm.
middle of Christopher Daniels talking, so it was kind of hard to hear, but I was like, damn. We're getting the hanger back. Even though I love what he's doing in his like total menace character. I absolutely
mm-hmm.
love it, but it's nice to see the character development for Hangman throughout AEW history has been
I
amazing.
freaking love Hangman, man.
It's probably their best like character development of anybody in the men's division.
I'd
It's
agree.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like Hangman and Tony Storm, the character development for those two throughout
Mm-hmm.
AEW has been insanely good.
He's definitely not an empty-headed dumb fuck.
Exactly. No, absolutely not. He's far from. He's a school teacher, bro. He's not dumb. But man, so I love anything Hangman related. Um, I guess the last thing I want to touch on is Swerve and Ricochet. I love what they're doing too.
mm-hmm.
Ricochet's actually like been. I think he's been great since turning heel.
Yeah, I
I don't know
definitely
how
think
you feel about it.
I was worried about it at first, but I'm coming around on it.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah,
big thing for me being a heel is, as I think that's when Mike's skills become the most important. And we know Ricochet is a fucking god awful on the mic, but he's working with it. He's working with what he's got.
He's getting better. I mean, I won't say he's god awful anymore. I just won't say he's good. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I think it's been better. I feel like it's easier to be a heel on the mic though.
Oh, 100. I would say so.
Yeah, so much easier. And like
Yeah.
his threatening Prince Nana with the scissors was funny as hell.
Yeah.
But so I'm glad that they put Swerve into something like Swerve and Ricochet both into something big, both into a big feud. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
All
that's about
right.
all I got, AEW wise.
All right.
Cool man,
Perfect.
it's time. Do we want to throw in another like blind ranking segment or guess the wrestler before the Royal Rumble talk, just for something
Yeah.
small in between?
Yeah. We can do something like that.
Guess the wrestler.
Let's go. Guess the wrestler.
All right,
My personal favorite segment.
is it?
I love guess.
I like the blind rankings
That
one.
that that people love the blind rank. Dude, that does so good in views. You know, we were
Yeah,
lacking in views a little bit this past week. Like nothing bad and all, but we just want to do what we normally did.
yeah,
Those turned it around.
I dig it. I dig it. All right, I got mine up, so I'm ready.
I'm pulling
I'm
up
ready.
mine right.
Do you want me? Do you want to go? Do you want to guess first?
Yeah, I'll guess first.
All right, let me pull up a timer. Fuck. I got it.
All right.
You ready?
Yep. Are they still active?
Yes.
Are they in WWE?
Yes.
Were they ever in AEW?
No.
Are they in NXT?
No.
Were they in NXT?
No.
Were they active during the PG era, mid 2010s?
Yes. Yes.
Ruthless Aggression era.
No.
Have they won a Royal Rumble?
No.
Are they a former world champion?
No.
Mid card champion?
Yes.
Are they currently a mid card champion?
No.
U.S. champ?
Nope.
Former IC champ?
Yep.
Has he been an IC champ in the past 5 years?
No.
Oh man.
Did you say NXT?
No, Intercontinental champion.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'll give you
Same
5
thing.
seconds back. No.
Have they won Money in the Bank?
No.
Uh,
All right, that's time. That's time. So you got former IC champ in the past 5 years, not in NXT, was active in the Ruthless Aggression era, or not PG era, and active now. No Royal Rumble winner.
Intercontinental champion past 5 years. Not in NXT.
Not in NXT. This is a tough one. I might have got you again. Might have got you.
Man, if I could ask another question.
I think I stumped you, James.
I think you did.
I think I stumped you.
Is it Jey Uso?
No fucking way.
Yes.
No way that you just got that. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I thought I had you.
If I could have one more question, it'd been if he a former tag team champion. Okay, yeah.
I thought I had you. Oh my gosh. No way. That's ridiculous. I don't know how you pull these out of your ass like this. This is insane.
Oh man. I just ran through every Intercontinental champion the past 5 years in my head, basically.
Do you remember all of them?
Dude, I have a stupid memory of titles.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's why I'm so bad at this game, is because my memory is like.
About a year ago, my friend Sebastian, he tested my knowledge in WWE title changes. I was to trace back every title change up into 2005.
From now?
Yep.
Or from last year?
From
WWE title?
Yep. I only had one mess up in between. Like every title change, like back and forth. Yep.
Every single one.
Yep.
There's no way. Without looking at anything?
Without looking at anything.
There's no way. Oh my god. What?
If we have more time, we could definitely test that again.
Only going back to 2005?
Yeah, I think I went back to 2005, and that's when I lost something, messed up.
JBL. I know. Did you get the Cena JBL?
No, I think I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. But yeah.
That's insane. There's no way. I couldn't even do the past 5 years. Well, maybe because Roman had it for a majority of.
Yeah, I remember that before.
Cody and Roman, yeah. All right. I'm ready to freaking get this one wrong again because I suck at this game.
Okay.
Bring it on.
You see that? Oh,
Yep, you're good. Are they an active wrestler?
yes.
Are they in WWE?
No.
Are they in AEW?
Yes.
Were they in WWE?
Yes.
Swerve Strickland.
No.
Have they been a champion in AEW?
Yes.
World champion?
No.
TBS champion?
No.
Tag champion?
Yes.
FTR?
No. It's a singular person.
Singular person. Oh, Dax Harwood?
No.
Cash Wheeler.
No.
Let's see here. Were they tag champs in the past 2 years?
Yes.
Why am I blanking on the tag team titles, man? The Guns, the Acclaim, the Young Bucks. Keith Lee?
No.
Oh, that was good. That was more than 2 years ago.
5 seconds.
I'm terrible at this game. Oh my god. Are they an AW original? Fuck.
No. And you ran out.
Okay.
I guess. So
not an AW original. Tag champs in the past however many years? 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Edge and Christian weren't tag champs. Luchasaurus weren't tag champs. This is a tough one, man. Private Party weren't tag champs. I'm trying to think of Young Bucks were not tag champs.
They were tag champs the past 2 years.
They were?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Fuck. I have one of two options. I have one of two guesses. So hopefully it's 50-50, I think, right now. Like the current tag champs, is it Shelton Benjamin?
Oh, yes, it is. I don't know if you can see it, but he's there.
I can't see it. It's too bright. Okay, there it is. Yep. Oh, I just got it. It was either, I was like, oh shit, him or Bobby. Oh, fuck.
That's what I was hoping. I saw it quick. I'm like, he either get this right or kick himself in the ass.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because they just won him not too long ago.
Last week.
Literally, last week.
They just won it.
So I was like, okay, Private Party's the champs, and then it was the Young Bucks, and then it was not even thinking like, oh, they just lost him. But hell yeah. No more Shelton Benjamin. Ain't no stopping me. No. You can't stop me. No stop.
Okay, let me add those to the notes.
You're still vastly ahead of me in terms of record.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I'm 11-1.
Oh my god, dude. I put the 1 in 11-1.
Fucking Kurt Angle, man.
Kurt Angle. I'm surprised you didn't get that one either.
Same, huh?
I'm honestly shocked you got Jey Uso. But I mean, if the memory is as good as you say, then I'm not surprised. Alrighty. So I guess it's time to talk about the Royal Rumble. It's coming. It's coming.
I'm excited. I'll be there, so I'm very, very excited. This will be my third Rumble in the past 4 years, so it's just.
I'm so jealous. Where was the Rumble last year?
Last year, where was I think? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But I'm surprised. They need to come back to Chicago.
They do. Hopefully the Bears get the stadium or whatever.
The indoor stadium, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they probably couldn't even have it anywhere. since they're only
No,
doing
it's
stadiums
too.
from here on out.
Yeah, it's too risky. They've done baseball fields for Rumble, but it's so risky being January, February, whatever.
Yeah,
You never know when snow's gonna hit.
yeah. And if it was on a day like yesterday, where it was like in the 50s, I
But
think you
today,
could.
like
I think you
yeah,
can manage. Yeah,
oh, one hundred
but
percent. You definitely because they know they
yeah,
have heater lights and whatnot.
exactly. Yeah,
They've done worse, but
yeah,
it just trying to avoid that risk
yeah,
and I
exactly.
love it. I think once the Bears figure the fuck out where to put in the stadium, whether it be in Arlington Heights or in Chicago, we'll get a WrestleMania probably within
Oh
the
yeah,
first 5 years is built.
100%, 100%.
Rumbles and all that. 'Cause Chicago's a big city. That's like arguably the biggest wrestling city there is, and I think the only competition is New York.
New York, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So luckily, Indianapolis is not too bad drive for me. That's where my family lives, literally 30 minutes out of Indianapolis. So
yeah. That's not bad at all. I'm super jealous. I wish I was going.
yeah, it'll
Um,
be.
Before we even talk about the card, I wish I was going because I think this could be potentially like the best Royal Rumble pay per view back to front to back in history.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Ladder match for the WWE title, 2 out of 3 falls for a tag team match with two great tag teams, and then women's Rumble, men's Rumble. Um, the Rumble match itself is so unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
You could point out like 7 different people that could win just based off of how they built up to the Rumble, and I
And
think that's
both of
fantastic.
them.
Yeah, and I
It's
think
the
that's
fir-
fantastic. Yeah,
I have a good history. Like I have a good history of guessing the Royal Rumble winner. I can go back like quite some years of being right. I have no idea for this one. Like I
yeah,
have options, I'll say my options later when we could pick who we think's gonna
yeah.
win. But I have no freaking it's not predictable. It's not 100% predictable.
It's not predictable at
It's
all, in my
yeah,
opinion. I
yeah,
mean, you can lean towards like one person or another
exactly.
person, but at the same time, it's like at least 5 people have a pretty good chance of like they could win because they have a story built up.
Hmm.
It's I love it. I think it's going to be the best Rumble in years and years.
I
Um,
do too.
so I'm really looking forward to the show as a whole.
And I think they've done a great job this year about not announcing a bunch of people for the match.
Yeah, I
One,
think I saw something where there was like 12 announcements, maybe 12
yeah,
people.
which isn't bad.
Yeah,
Usually I like at
I'm
least
fine with
10
that. Yeah,
surprises. 10
yeah,
surprises. I hate knowing.
that's a lot of surprises. Maybe like
Hmm.
5 surprises, and then
Yeah,
just go out
yeah,
with the rest of the roster. But
yeah.
because I know what, so let's see who's all announced. You got Punk, Roman, Cena, Rollins, Drew,
Uso,
Uso,
Rey
Penta,
Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
Um,
Even then, that's good. Good
yeah.
enough for me. Make it
Look,
an 8-man tag match,
yeah,
and I'm happy.
look at that list of people. And that's all like like I said, John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Drew, and
Seth
there's so much
Rollins, Drew
story.
McIntyre.
There's
Yeah,
stories with that alone. Sami
yeah.
Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Yeah, that's another one. So it's just yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. I haven't looked forward to like a WWE pay per view this much in a while.
Hmm.
Probably since I don't know Mania last year.
Yeah, it's looking really good. And with the
Yeah,
women's rumble, like we said, with the men's, we have like some people we can lean towards and whatnot. For
yeah,
the woman, I have no fucking idea. Like
yeah.
there's
Because
nothing.
Charlotte's confirmed coming back now.
Yeah, but
They're
God,
gonna,
I hope not. God, Jesus Christ, please, please, no.
the fact that they announced it though makes it feel like there's something bigger.
There's something bigger. I think
There's
someone's
something
gonna come
bigger.
skipping along.
Are you ready to light it up?
I am ready to light it up.
All right,
Hopefully,
let's get into it, shall we?
let's do it.
Um, Start with the tag match. 2 out of 3 falls. DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. Gonna be a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime DIY's been in a 2 out of 3 falls match, it's been crazy.
Oh yeah.
Match with was it Dax and Cash? DIY versus the Revival.
Mm-hmm.
In NXT, they had the one against
Honestly, one of my favorite tag team feuds of all time is
yeah,
DIY versus
DIY
the
and,
Revival.
and
So fucking
Revival.
good, dude. Peak
Dude,
NXT, that NXT era. So
they've been
good.
incredible. I mean, Johnny Gargano's been in a couple 2 out of 3 falls matches with Adam Cole in
Mm-hmm.
NXT, which like one of those is my favorite NXT match of all time. So Mr. 2 out of 3 falls, Johnny
Yes, he
Gargano.
is.
So, but I am so looking forward to this match. It's nice to see like a tag team match that I'm really looking forward to again because I feel like it's been a hot minute
It's
since.
been since Mania, since they've even been defended on the pay-per-view.
That's insane. Actually, that's actually crazy. It's been almost a
It's
year, like
bad.
9 months.
It's bad.
That's bad, man. But
If
whatever.
there was room for Triple H to improve, I think that's what improved the more than 5 matches, and you know,
More titles defended on pay-per-views. Yeah,
yep.
yeah. Because this isn't NXT. What
Hmm.
I was fine with it in NXT because he had only 2 weeks of TV time for NXT. You had a much smaller roster, as opposed to the now 6 hours of TV time for the main roster and a lot bigger of a roster. So I was fine
Hmm.
with it in NXT because the roster is so much smaller. There's less going on. But for the main roster, I just find it unacceptable.
I'd agree.
So people are going to watch the shows regardless if they're five
Yeah,
matches, 8 matches, 10 matches. I prefer the longer pay per view shows personally, but
I'd agree.
so um, tag matches, I think, going to be probably the show stealer. Um,
Really?
maybe it could be. I mean, I feel like any of the matches could be
Oh,
really.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Any match could be a show stealer. I guess it's
Yeah,
not crazy. That wasn't a dig at DIY or Motor City Machine Gun. Just this pay per view is pretty stacked.
it is very stacked, and
Just
it's
for
only
four
four
matches.
matches. Yeah, and it's stacked as shit. It could be. This could be pay per view of the year. Very well
Hmm.
could be by the end of the year, and I'm comfortable saying that it could be. So
Hmm.
hopefully it delivers. I really hope it delivers.
Who do you got
Um,
winning that match?
I think I got DIY retaining,
Same.
and I think Motor City Machine Gun gets their moment. It maybe like a WrestleMania
Hmm.
against DIY. Maybe who knows? Maybe that's where Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa break up
Again.
and Ciampa turns, uh, just like he did in NXT. But so
Uh,
I think DIY is going to win, and I'm really looking forward to it.
same. Same. I'd
So,
agree.
when's the last time you've seen a 2 out of 3 falls match go only 2 falls? I feel
Did
like
AEW,
every
did AEW do that recently? No.
I
It
feel like
happened not too long ago, I think.
really I feel like
Could be
every single
wrong.
2 out of 3 falls matches goes both falls.
Mostly.
Yeah, but who maybe DIY with the clean sweep? That'd be funny. Um, then people can complain more how MCMG is buried or whatever.
Yeah.
Idiots. They're not buried.
Uh,
Relax. They literally won the tag titles in like their first month.
its first 2 weeks.
First 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Technically the same show that they debuted on because of the double SmackDown recording.
yeah,
So
yeah,
technically they won it all same day they debuted.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about that match? I wonder what the falls are going to be. If they're just going to be straight up like just wrestling matches falls, or if they're
It's
going
a
to
two out of
be.
three falls. You guarantee one roll up. It's
Oh,
always
I'm
a
talking
roll up,
about
and
like. Do you think there's going to be stipulations in the last two
oh,
falls,
I
or do you
wish.
think it's going to be?
3 stages of hell. I wish they don't do
Yeah,
those no more. Unfortunately, I love a good 3 stages of hell match.
yeah. I remember
I just,
the one at NXT with Gargano and Adam Cole.
God, that's
Um,
such a good match.
there were two. One of them was just I think it was just wrestling, and that's the one I actually prefer when it was like
Hmm.
just wrestling. And then they had the one where it was like wrestling, blah blah blah, and then a steel cage match with a bunch of weapons at the end,
Yep.
kind of like Cole and Kyle O'Reilly had in NXT.
Hmm.
Like I think that was Cole's last match in NXT, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah, I think it was against
Yeah,
O'Reilly.
yeah. So it would be cool if they did 3 stages of hell with different
I would love
stipulations
that.
for each fall, but we'll see. Probably not. Anything else you want to say about it? Who do you think?
Nope. I think DIY will win.
Nice. Great minds think alike.
Yep. I think we're gonna have a similar mindset card besides the Rumble matches.
Probably, yeah. Um, Even with the Rumble match, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so let's move on to the WWE World Title match: Cody Rhodes
Hmm.
versus Kevin Owens. Not a title unification, Frank. Just match for the WWE World Title ladder match. Gonna be amazing, probably.
Hmm. So I gotta adjust my headset really quick.
All good.
All right.
So
But
Cody
yeah.
Rhodes, Kevin Owens ladder match, WWE World Title. Gonna be a banger.
Really good, dude. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes both have a good history, a lot of matches.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
putting them together in one at a grand stage like the Royal Rumble, ooh man,
Yeah.
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be exciting, and man, I'm really excited. I love ladder matches, like one of my favorite stipulation
hmm
type of matches ever. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Who do you got?
Um, Kevin Owens. I think Kevin is gonna do it.
Really,
I
really,
really do think Kevin's
really? Huh?
gonna do it. I don't see him losing. I feel like this match is setting up for him to win. I don't see him. I don't see Triple H booking Kevin Owens to lose three straight WWE title matches. So I think doing a ladder match where Cody does not get pinned, it's perfect.
Hmm. That would be interesting. I would be okay with it. I would love Kevin Owens to win. I don't see him. I see Cody Rhodes going into Mania as champion, and I
hmm
don't see him losing it until then. Um, I would love it if Kevin Owens wins because I love Kevin Owens,
Yeah.
and he's one of my favorite guys in WWE. But I feel like
hmm
something's going to happen with Sammy. I just feel like something's going to happen. I don't know what, so I'm not even going to try to predict. But I feel like he's going to accidentally take out Owens on accident or something because he's been like accidentally kicking Cody in the face, right?
He accidentally kicked Seth, and this
Seth.
past
It
week
was
he
Seth, that's
accidentally
right.
kicked Cody.
Cody, yeah. So he's
The
been
past
like,
2 weeks, Sam has accidentally kicked someone.
so is it even an accident?
I don't know. I I got an
I don't
opinion
know.
about Sammy, but I'm gonna save it for later.
Save it for later. For the for Rumble. Oh man, I'm excited. So I mean, Kevin Owens. If Kevin Owens wins, that kind of feels like maybe Sammy could win the Royal Rumble. We can save that. So I think Cody's gonna win. But I wouldn't hate the. I would love the opposite. So I'm ready for a new champion.
Same. I am too. I think Cody's had a great run. I think not every again we've talked about this in the past. Not every title run's got to be a year.
Exactly, 100%. Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest things about Triple H and AEW too. Now is
Mm-hmm.
it just title reigns are so stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the Hurt Syndicate winning the tag titles, that was like so refreshing and so nice to see because it wasn't there with Private Party.
No, I don't know. I'm not a
Hurt
fan of
Syndicate's
Private
gonna
Party at
dominate.
all.
Yeah. So
Just
I
me
just feel like
personally.
across the board titles are stagnant at the moment. I just want some change, man. I want something to change.
Mm-hmm.
I need some change in my life. So, but alrighty. So I got Cody, you got Kevin. Let's move
Yep.
on to the women's Royal Rumble.
Yep. This is tough. I don't know, man.
I think it's going to be a great Rumble.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Charlotte's confirmed. I know you're not a fan.
Nah,
Didn't Jordan Grace get confirmed that she's going to be in the Royal Rumble?
not like yeah,
It's
confirm, but like
it's going to happen. It's going
confirm.
to
You know
happen.
what I'm saying?
She's gone from TNA. She left TNA. She totally skirted Tessa Blanchard, which was hilarious.
Yeah. I
Um,
love that video. How she's just like, yeah, this basically give it the fuck Tessa
she's hugging
Blanchard.
everyone, and then she just walks right by.
hmm I
Good
can't
for you,
believe
Jordan.
they actually brought her back.
Hmm. I can't believe Jordan was okay with taking the pin for her in a return match. I mean,
Yes.
she's a professional. So I'll give her
hmm
that.
Yeah,
Good
'cause
on her. But
I'm not one to believe online rumors because I think sometimes they can be, exactly that. But when there's multiple wrestlers speaking out against you and not wanting to cause problems, I'm like, okay, it's hard to,
Chelsea Green, yeah,
yeah, it's hard to see you not as a problem.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
TNA fans are fucking savage though for chanting you're a racist. So
She's a
that's fucking
racist.
that's fucking insane, dude.
Oh my god.
That's like one of probably the most savage things I've ever seen a crowd do. Like, I wonder how that
Uh,
felt, man. I hope it hurt.
yeah,
If all that stuff is true, I hope that hurt. I hope she
she
deserves
probably
every bit
doesn't
of
care.
that.
She probably
Probably,
doesn't care.
most people like that don't care. That's the problem.
No. Anyways, getting back to the women's rumble.
I
Surprises. AJ Lee,
think
maybe.
AJ Lee will be a surprise.
Who else could be a surprise? Jordan Grace, maybe a
Jordan
surprise.
Grace.
NXT women like Roxanne's probably going to be in
Yeah, I
it.
think both Roxanne and Corey Jade are finally gonna get their call up moment, and
Yeah,
I
it's
think
about
it's very needed,
it's time.
very
Yeah,
very needed,
yeah.
in my opinion.
Um, I don't have a lot else about the women's rumble to be honest.
Who do you have for winner?
Um, I have a feeling Charlotte's going to win. I just have that weird feeling in my head.
Uh,
But I would love like if Io Shirai won.
mm-hmm.
I think that would be awesome for her. But yeah, honestly, I don't even know. But I'm just looking forward to a good Rumble match.
Heck yeah, I bet. But you said my pick. Io Shirai is my
Io
pick.
Shirai, yeah, that would be awesome. She deserves it.
Oh yeah,
She's
I'm
been
a
through it,
huge
man.
Io
She's been
Shirai.
through it.
I think she deserves another title run.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Who would she face at WrestleMania if she did?
Given the
Rhea,
champs
probably.
now.
I feel like it'd have to be Rhea because I feel like there's
Yeah,
other stuff for Tiffany, especially
yeah,
with the rumors about Charlotte and Tiffany.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I could see Charlotte winning is
That just scares me. But you can work to that without.
without. Yeah,
I'm so sick of Charlotte being the damn title patient, man.
it's like she leaves for a long time, boom, right back in the title picture.
Like, how many times has that happened? Too. That has happened like several times. Like,
Her whole career.
literally,
What
it's
are we
all
talking
her.
about?
Name me one memorable Charlotte moment that doesn't involve a title.
I don't think you can.
That's the problem with her. She
I
doesn't
don't.
have a character. She's literally just a champion person to put in title matches so she can be just like her dad.
So who do you like more, Charlotte Flair or Sasha Banks?
Ah, fuck.
I gotcha.
I'll say this. I'll give it to Charlotte. I think Charlotte is a good wrestler, and I think she's good on the. She's all right on the mic.
She's bad on the mic. She's not good on the mic.
Yeah, she's all
And she's not as
right.
good a wrestler as Mercedes Moné. I'm just gonna say it.
She's really good. I think she's a better wrestler than her dad. I already had my hot take on Flair
Honestly,
last week.
probably.
I think she's a lot better than her dad. She
Probably.
doesn't touch her dad on the mic. She didn't definitely learn those
Oh,
skills.
absolutely not. No. Oh man, clip that one again. Charlotte Flair better wrestler than Ric Flair.
It's only facts.
It's only
To me,
facts.
you can't argue that one. You want to argue if Flair is good or not? What I'll give you the argument, but I don't think there's any argument. Even he says she's better.
Yeah.
And that's saying something. Flair puts nobody over.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we got?
Men's Rumble.
Men's Rumble. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else about the women's?
Oh no, I don't got nothing.
We can move on to the men's. That's totally fine with me. This is the big one. The big one. So
I will say, but in history, if history repeats itself, usually the women's Rumble is the best Rumble tonight. Usually the women steal the show, but I don't think that's gonna be the case this year.
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
so men's Rumble.
Surprises wise, I think Joe Hendry's a given.
He's already. I'm pretty sure he's confirmed.
Not confirmed, but
Yeah,
one of those.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw that he's like confirmed going to be in the Rumble. Check Twitter. 1 second.
He's gonna be in Indianapolis for the convention.
Hold on. I'll get this for you. I saw it. I seen it. Yesterday, teenage champion Joe Hendry has announced that he will be taking part in this year's WWE Royal Rumble.
All right, dope. Hell yeah.
So.
Okay, so
oh wait, hold on. This might be fake. Fuck! I fell for it.
Damn it, Alex.
He's gonna be in regardless. I know. Yeah, it's obvious, but
yeah, I think he'll be in it. I think Jeff Hardy will be in it.
You think so?
I think Jeff's showing up. He'll be in town.
Nick Nemeth has been teasing that he's gonna be in it too.
Now, if Nick Nemeth comes, I know his contract has come up with TNA from what it seems like.
Has it?
I think so, because I think they did like a little. He hinted at goodbye, and I know that it was coming up. I know he did a small contract extension to finish it, but I knew he only signed a year deal or whatever it was. If he comes, let's say he still is with TNH. Do you want to see him come in as Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler?
Nick Nemeth. Even though I would love to hear "Here to Show the World" one more
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That was
That's
like
what I want.
one of
I
my
just want to hit.
favorite theme songs ever.
Yeah, I just want to hear that theme song. I'm not, I can honestly care less if it's Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, because at the end of the day, just a name. It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter. But yeah, I want that theme song,
theme
man.
song is such a banger. It's so
Mm-hmm.
good. Uh, I mean, I don't see him going back to WWE though, like contract wise, just because like I mean he left there a year ago for a reason. Even with Triple H as a
Yeah,
head
when he
over.
got fired.
Did he get fired?
Yeah.
Oh dang! I thought he left just because he didn't want to. Oh
No, he was released.
damn, that is still shocking.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't know.
especially because the rumor of him getting released lasted 10 years long.
Yeah,
Every year was a rumor that Dolph Ziggler was getting released or
yeah.
was leaving or whatever.
Who knows?
I
Maybe
hope so. I
maybe we'll
love
see
that.
him back then.
I've talked before. I'm a big Dolph Ziggler fan. I think
Yeah,
given
me
the right
too.
opportunity, he would have been one of the greatest of all time.
Honestly, yeah. If
And I'm not
he
gonna say it's too late, but the door's closing.
the door's been closed, I think.
Hmm.
I think he'll be maybe not one of the greatest of all time, but I think he's a well respected, like one of the. I don't know. I don't even know what number to put
Hmm.
on it, but
Yeah, I think he'll be. What about you? Got any surprises you think are coming?
well, Joe Hendry, Shawn Michaels. No, frick. I don't even. I honestly don't even know. Um, the three like Nemeth, Hendry, and Jeff Hardy were the three that I had in mind. I could see like maybe somebody from NXT, like Trick Williams, maybe.
Makes the trick.
I feel like his time in NXT is pretty much over.
Hmm.
Um, I wouldn't mind seeing Obafemi. He's an NXT champion, but he could have a great showing
Yeah, they've done that
if
before.
he,
Done
if
that a
he
lot.
yeah if he came in it and just and cleared house. That'd be awesome.
Mhm.
Um, other than that, yeah, I'll just look forward to the surprises as they
Hmm.
come. Kenny Omega.
Dude, oh,
Could you imagine if we hear Battle Cry? Oh my god,
it'd be insane, dude.
I would cream. I would
I
cream my
know
pants.
Mox will be in town for the convention. Imagine,
Dude, oh my god, could you
Seth and
imagine?
Roman. Imagine Seth and Roman having a stare down. That clock goes down, and you
And
hear Mox theme.
the Shield music.
The Shield, Mox theme, whatever you
Oh,
want to, dude. That, oh, dude.
I would have shivers, dude. I would have shivers. Like I would actually cream my pants. Uh,
Dude, oh man, that
booking a
would be the most.
fantasy Royal Rumble with like that moment, Seth and Roman face to face, and then Mox coming out is like that's a dream.
That would be
But
insane, dude.
I just he doesn't like WWE, and I don't blame him. I mean,
You think his opinion would change with Triple H?
I don't think he ever liked Triple H.
Hmm.
I don't know. He's said it like on numerous occasions that just because Triple H is in charge doesn't change his feelings about the company. But I don't know.
Hmm.
Who knows? I mean, you never know. Crazier things have
CM Punk,
happened.
yeah, CM
Exactly.
Punk still.
CM Punk. Yeah. CM Punk didn't like Triple H and he didn't like WWE. But so who knows? Not. I don't
Yeah,
think it's way too soon though.
yeah, I definitely think he'll be back at some point. I'm not gonna say,
You think so?
yeah, but he was just a Legends contract just to make that bank go in the Hall of Fame with the Shield on his own. I think we'll
Maybe.
see. I
Maybe.
think we'll see Dean Ambrose, John
Shield even
Knox.
Hall Shield. Why would they be Hall of Famers? They were like less than a year. They didn't even have a year run. I don't know. I mean, I could see them all getting in on their own separately, but
Yeah, true.
the Shield as a faction, I don't know. Like I love the Shield, but they just it was like 9 months
Oh,
that
yeah,
they were a thing.
about 2 years, almost 2 years.
I thought it was like less than a year.
No, because they debuted in 2012 and broke up in 2014.
Was it Mania 2012 that they were at?
No, they debuted at Survivor Series 2012.
That's a fuzzy time for me for wrestling. So that weird like early 2010s is a weird time. So, but my mind is okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. So maybe it was like less than 2 years.
A little bit less, like
A
probably
little bit less.
20 months. And
Yeah, because I
then
remember the breakup happened like after, was that after Payback?
June 2nd, 2014.
Yeah, you got the date memorized. Jesus, dude, you're like a freaking encyclopedia. What the hell? I wish I had a mind like that. My mind does not do that though.
It's
So
a very heartbreaking day.
it was. It was. It was. I still hear the fan yelling, "No!"
No.
All right. Anyways, back to the Rumble.
We get distracted so easily.
Back to the Rumble. I don't blame Dean Ambrose if he hates Triple H.
No,
Because
it's whatever.
2016. 2016.
He can feel whatever he wants to feel.
Exactly. So everyone's
Yeah,
entitled
Rumble
to their
Rise.
feelings. So yeah. So
Winner?
Rumble wise,
Sami Zayn. As long as Kevin Owens wins, Sami Zayn wins the Rumble.
yeah,
If Kevin doesn't win, I think CM Punk.
It all depends on what happens in that ladder match. I feel like because I feel like Kevin Owens wins, Sami Zayn has a much better chance to win. If he doesn't, then I think there's like virtually zero chance Sami Zayn wins.
Oh, 100%. If Kevin doesn't win, Sami doesn't win.
Yeah, yeah. But if he does win, then it makes it even more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
As for me, for my winner, I feel like I want to say Roman Reigns, but
Really?
I don't know. It would be perfect. It would be perfect. I think. I mean, Roman's finally over. He's finally like the guy, and he's finally loved as a babyface. Why not capitalize on it?
Fair enough.
I just don't know. Like, I don't think you can run Cody Roman 3 straight years at WrestleMania.
But wouldn't that be the outcome then?
I don't know. That's the problem. Is like,
I definitely think I want a third match between Roman and Cody because that's good storytelling. But I don't think we need 3 years in a row at WrestleMania.
Yeah, do it at like SummerSlam or Survivor Series.
Yeah, something like that.
But I just, if Punk wins, who's the? I mean, they kind of built Cody Punk. Maybe that's the route they're planning on going. I don't know.
Unless Cody drops the title, Gunther drops the title to Seth.
There's just so many roads that they could go, and I think that's what makes the Rumbles like this year especially exciting. So,
Triple H is such a much better booker than Vince.
But now, yeah, Vince in his prime was a great booker.
Obviously.
Oh yeah. But Vince of 2020, the late 2010s and early 2020s.
Yeah, the last 10 years of
not
Vince.
even. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say I want Roman to win. I feel like I could see Seth winning too, though. I could see Drew winning. I could see Sammy winning. I could see Punk. It's crazy.
Joe Hendry's gonna win it.
Joe Hendry, yeah. Could you imagine? Oh my God, the TNA champion holding up the TNA title at the end of a WWE pay-per-view.
That'd be crazy.
That would be.
That won't happen. I love Joe Hendry. I'm a big Joe Hendry fan. I don't want that at all.
They would never do that. No. I guarantee it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna. My head says CM Punk, but I don't want CM Punk to win. I don't dislike Punk. I'm not like a fan. I enjoy some of the stuff he does, like his feud with Drew, but I don't really care if he wins. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see in 2 days. We'll see. It'll be a great show nonetheless.
Yep.
So does Punk finally get his WWE main event though? His Royal Rumble win and a WrestleMania main event.
I think could be a possibility. We'll find out, and I can't wait to find out. Anything else on the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, CM Punk's an empty-headed dumb fuck. No, I'm just kidding. JK, Phil, if you're out there, I didn't mean it. I was just making a joke.
I'm clipping that and I'm making that a short. I'll get you some hate.
God damn. Hey, whatever gets us views and engagement, right?
Exactly. I love old comments.
I never want to be one of those type of people who says dumb shit they don't believe just for engagement. I will never be that. You will never be that, I hope, either.
No, I would hate to be on a podcast that used to do that or that does that.
I get it. I get your reference. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is a great wrestler. Who would ever think Shawn Michaels is a bad wrestler?
Definitely not overrated, that's for sure. But alrighty. So is that it for the Royal Rumble talk? I mean,
It
four
is.
matches. That's kind of yeah.
Yeah.
So
But something I did forget in weekly talk that did slip my mind. So you got anything else before I
I'm
go back
good.
to
Go
this?
go for it. Go for it.
Announced yesterday, Triple H will be officially going into the 2025 WWE
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
yeah.
And
That was
if
announced.
you're one of those people saying he's only going in because he's the boss, you're the problem with pro wrestling. And seriously, go fuck yourself.
It's oh man, his ego's so big he has to be at the forefront of the Hall of Fame. Shut up, dude. He was a first ballot. It's Triple H, man. He was gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer regardless. Like, just shut
Mhm.
your trap.
Like he didn't even
Let
know.
it happen.
He didn't even know.
I don't know about that, but I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing.
Because he's going off
He's a,
what what
he's a good
Sean and
actor.
Sean Nick Sean Nick and Taker said that they didn't need to know. And I could believe that. I could because I can see Triple H not wanting to do it.
Yeah. Mm, 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 uh, listen, no, I don't think I don't. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't even know what I'm saying. You go ahead.
But yeah, I don't not much that's about I want to cover
Yeah.
that, and I'm happy because Triple H is
Oh, absolutely. He's a legend.
top five for me.
He's my
Love.
second favorite wrestler of all time. So
Yeah,
like,
he's in my
it's
top
well
five.
deserved.
He is probably four. So yeah, he is four in my top five. So I
It's
love
well
Triple H.
deserved. It was coming regardless. So
Mm-hmm.
he deserves it. I'm happy for him. So
Same. I love it. I love it.
now my top two favorite wrestlers of all time are in the Hall of Fame, and well,
Yep.
top three. Kurt Angle's in there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four of my five are no. Three of my five are in it. Rounds and Punk are not in it yet for
Let's
obvious
see. Who are
reasons.
my other two are RVD.
RVD.
RVD is
Yeah,
the Hall
RVD's
of
in it.
Famer, and then
Yeah.
Adam Cole's not obviously. So
What a bum.
what a bum. Anyways,
He's
alrighty.
he went to the minor leagues.
It's a good thing I didn't wear my Adam Cole shirt. I have the Adam Cole Street Fighter shirt that I was gonna wear. Speaking of Adam Cole, I don't know if you saw him in the was it in the post match, the trios match or whatever, the post match in his like segment. He looks decent. He looks good. He looks like he's been like cutting.
Yeah, but
He looks more muscular.
and then fucking bullet him to do it.
Not that I like. Not that I
Yeah, no,
think.
no, no. Yeah, no, I get you.
Not that I think every wrestler needs to be a muscular. Like, I don't think he was bad before, but you know how the internet was
Yeah.
towards him.
But hey,
So
if the internet, motivated him to work out more, I guess that's not a bad thing.
I
Hey,
mean,
there's
yeah,
nothing wrong with working out.
nothing wrong
Do
with
I think it
working
was a
out.
stupid argument people were making? Yes, because they didn't make the argument when he was in NXT and he looked the same in NXT.
Pretty much, yeah, yeah, right. But
I'm
alrighty.
not gonna
Anyway,
mock him. I'm gonna not mock him for how much weight he can lift because at the end of the day, he probably can beat my ass.
yeah, you can probably outlift me too. So, alrighty, moving on. We got
So what do
blind
we?
rankings.
We got blind rankings and
Oh, and
okay,
then we can talk about the giveaways, and then we can do our top 10.
okay,
Sound good?
perfect.
Cool. Or do you want to do giveaways
I'll
first?
blind rank first. 'Cause
Okay, that's
mine was
fine. Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
so you want me to? Okay, yeah.
yeah.
All right,
I'll rank
so
them first, just for the
James,
segue.
blind rank these five WWE finishers.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's switching up a little bit. All right, so number one, we got the spear.
Now we're talking about overall finish or not specific with someone.
Overall finish.
3.
All right, number two, the pedigree.
4.
Oof. All right, number three, the tombstone pile driver. Specifically, like Undertaker.
Yeah. 2.
Okay. Number four, the choke slam.
5.
5. Wow, choke slam is an underrated move. It's an underrated move. I'll say that.
And that's one of my favorite guy of all time too.
Yeah.
But from what I've ranked so far, I gotta put that 5, and
And
hopefully
then
one
the
some.
last one, I think you did good because you got the sweet chin music,
All right,
tuning up the
all right.
band.
So what I got? Sweet Chin Music, Tombstone, Spare, Pedigree,
Pedigree, choke
Chokeslam.
slam.
That would be my
That's a
list.
pretty good list.
Not blind, that'd be my list.
Honestly, that's a very good list. Yeah.
I was saving one for. I didn't know if you're gonna bring up the RKO because, in my opinion, that's the greatest finisher of all time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I was debating bringing up the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd
Well,
be my list. I'm
that's
happy with
that's a
that.
pretty good list.
I
Honestly,
love the
if
Sweet
I were
Chin
to rank
Music.
them, I'd probably do the same.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I might have to send you images for yours because I don't know how good your memory is of video of this, but blind rank WWE video game covers.
Okay.
So I'll send them to you as they come by.
Okay. I probably won't even need them, the pictures, to
All
be honest.
right.
But
WWE 2K18 Seth Rollins on the cover.
oh, like as a cover or like the cover athlete, like the people on the
Just
cover.
as the
Just
cover art.
No, that was a boring one. I'm gonna say like 5.
Oof,
There are some good covers out there.
Yeah. Okay. WWE 2K25.
2K25. Oh,
The
this
one
is
with Roman.
the one with Roman. That's a pretty cool one. 3.
Okay. SmackDown versus Raw 2009.
Ooh, I like that one. That's the one with Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2. I'm gonna say 2. A lot of the covers are like similar. It's hard to rank.
Mhm.
The covers are similar.
SmackDown. Here comes the pain. You have 1 and 4 left.
Strictly just the cover.
Just the cover.
Mm.
Need me to send it to you?
No, I know it. That's
Okay.
Brock Lesnar. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. The man who shall not be named. That's my favorite wrestling video game of all time. But
Same.
strictly just from a cover standpoint, I don't know if there's any better covers out there than that one and what you've told me. There's some good ones, but are you counting like deluxe editions?
Yeah, we're going off base. Base editions.
Editions. Okay.
Base editions.
Fuck, I'll put it at 1. It's
Okay.
pretty cool cover with Lesnar doing his yell.
All right. So your number 4, SmackDown versus Raw 2007.
Ah, damn. That's a good cover too. Also Triple H. Man. Yeah, okay.
How would you rank that? So number 1 was SmackDown Here Comes the Pain.
Yep.
Number 2, SmackDown versus Raw 2009. Number 3, WWE 2K25. Number 4, SmackDown versus Raw 2007. And number 5, WWE 2K18.
I'd probably switch. I'd probably put strictly as a cover. I'd probably go Here Comes the Pain, SVR 2007, SVR 2009, 2K25, and then 2K18. So I'd probably have my 1 and 5 as the same, and then just jumble up the middle 3 a little bit.
All right. I think for me, number 1 would be 2007.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
It's such a great
Hit,
cover.
yeah, 2 would be Here Comes the Pain. 3, 2K25. Then SmackDown versus Raw 2009. And
that Roman cover is pretty cool. And I possibly put the Roman above the 2009, just because the 2009 it's like kind of generic, and the Roman one's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you probably do have some bias to that, which is nothing wrong with that.
Probably, yeah.
It is your
Triple H and Shawn Michaels, my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Exactly. It's your opinion, so it's 100% reasonable to be biased.
We're not allowed to have opinions, James.
No,
Don't you know the IWC told us so. Oh man. Yeah. And then we got another opinion segment, or we can do giveaways right now.
Yeah, so segue to that. We are gonna do a giveaway for WWE 2K25. That game will be released on March 7th. March 14th.
March 14th. 7th with the deluxe edition pre-order, but we're only doing the standard, so.
Yeah. So let me check the calendar really quick. Yeah, so that'll be, I guess, released March 14th. We will announce the winner on March 1st. I think that's Saturday. We'll figure it out recording-wise what we got to do.
We can just record something real quick.
Yeah, so we'll
like a
announce the
little.
giveaway March 1st, and how to enter is we're gonna have a pinned tweet, and you gotta comment. Yeah, follow us on Twitter X. Follow us on X. Uh, comment a screenshot of you subscribe to one of our accounts. So whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you can do multiple tweets. So if you do TikTok, that's one entry. YouTube has one entry. Instagram one entry. Facebook gets one. So you can enter up to 4
Did you
times.
say Twitter?
Twitter, but I mean, if they're commenting on Twitter, though, they can't. It'll show that they're following. So
That's
yeah,
fair. Yeah. Yep.
so yeah. All you gotta do is follow us on Twitter, retweet the tweet, and comment proving you're subscribed to one of our social medias
On the original post.
on the original post.
Yep.
Yep, and that's all you gotta do.
Sweet. Easy peasy. You can get yourself a free copy of WWE 2K25 at the expense of the People's Podcast.
Yep.
So just know that we're going broke to make sure that you're happy.
And we'll let you decide if you want physical or digital. We'll leave that. We'll leave that up to you. That's why we're gonna do it a week before it comes out. So get your time to get through the game on time.
Yep. Either way is fine with us. So
we'll make it work.
And this is the second annual 2K giveaway. We did one last year too.
Yeah, we did one last year with our previous podcast. It did pretty well.
Oh yeah, I guess it was with the previous podcast.
Yeah, but that's fine to mention. Most of our followers, I guess some of our followers will know that we were on different podcasts. We've obviously ventured out to do better things.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was great last year. It was great interacting with a lot of people. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So gonna be fun. And then I guess, do you want me to bring up the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, well, thanks to you guys, we surpassed 100 YouTube subscribers. So thank you so much for following us and supporting us. As a result, we're doing another giveaway. So it's going to be $50 of your choice to WWE Shop or AEW Shop, whichever one you want, whichever one you choose. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube. And we posted a post on Twitter and a post on Facebook. Make sure you comment on one of those posts. We'll link our social media below. We'll throw it in the description for our link tree. So, or you can comment on this YouTube clip, and you'll
comment on the YouTube clip, or you can go to Twitter and post a screenshot of being subscribed on YouTube. Now, specifically YouTube.
So the people who have already commented on the post are technically entered.
Yeah, we'll give them a pass, but yeah, we'll give that a pass, but yeah. So all you gotta do is, again, either comment on YouTube or go to Twitter and show that you're subscribed on YouTube.
Yep.
You can do both. That'd be 2 entries.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Or Facebook too. You can go comment on Facebook also.
Yep. Easy peasy. Win $50 to WWE Shop or AEW Shop, whatever you want.
Perfect.
Sweet. All right. Last segment of the night, James, until we do our worst Royal Rumble. Do you have TNA? Are you able to watch TNA?
Shit, I forgot about that part. No, I can't watch TNA.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to the YouTube one where it's like $1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But the show doesn't start until like a half hour after the show actually starts.
Oh.
So like I would be way behind too even. So I don't know what we plan on doing. But we'll figure it out. We could all just throw on like an old Royal Rumble pay-per-view, to be honest.
True.
We'll mention it in the group chat, or we'll mention it when we start. So, alrighty. Last segment of the night. Our top 10 Royal Rumble winners of all time. This is going to be fun. What I wanted to do was rank every single Royal Rumble from the very first one to the very last one. But we didn't have the time to sit and watch every single Royal Rumble. Next year.
We'll be back next year.
Next year. But that brings me an idea that I mentioned before the podcast started. Do you think we'll be able to watch every single WrestleMania before WrestleMania this year?
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
That'd be a lot of wrestling.
I know, that's a lot.
That's 41 years, but 2 nights, some shows, yeah.
What I want to do is rank every single WrestleMania 1 through 40. That would be fun, but yeah, for time reasons, that might not work this year. But maybe we can do
When,
it for next year.
when we become famous and making a ton of money, and don't have to work a 40-hour a week job, we can do
Absolutely. So
that.
I may make it a personal goal to watch every single one front to back for next year, but we'll see. So, anyways, for now, we're ranking our top 10 Royal Rumble winners. Who do we got? We'll go me and you. We can alternate because I don't want to sit here and talk about 10 different ones all at the same time. So,
Okay, yeah. All right. So, my number 10 uh, Royal Rumble winner of all time is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I'm gonna give
nice.
him credit because he's the first one to do it. So, I'm not gonna say obviously he didn't have the most legendary career, but he's the original. He's the original one. Back then it was only 20 superstars, but he's the OG. So I'm gonna give him the acknowledgement he deserves.
I love that. I love that throwback. So, my number 10, I got Chris Benoit. And I probably would have put him higher, but I figured 10 was a good spot. But regardless of what happened in the personal life, put that aside. Wrestling wise, Chris Benoit was insanely good, and it was such a great moment. Him winning the Royal Rumble, just getting the Big Show in the headlock and just taking him over the top rope. And then what it
Oh
led to?
man.
It led to a WrestleMania title win, and then him and Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right. So that all you gotta say for that?
yeah,
All right. My number 9, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1997.
nice.
That was the first Rumble he won of his legendary 3 Rumbles. He's still the only person to win 3 Rumbles. That was first one before he went back to back, and just legendary, man,
When he
legendary.
was a heel.
Exactly. It's hard to think of Royal Rumble and not think of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly, yeah. Only 3-time winner ever.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it led to one of my favorite WrestleMania matches of all time against Bret Hart.
Yep.
My number 9 is 2008 John Cena, the freak of nature, humanoid, half man, half alien. Who knows? But the fact that he came out at number 30 2 months after he tore his pec is absolutely insane. And get much respect to all the work that he put in for that. And yeah, it was just an insane moment. One of the better Royal Rumble moments in history.
All right. My number 8, Seth Rollins, when he won the what? Wait, I don't know. I can't remember what year it was, but he's only won
2019.
one. Yeah, 2019. There's some bias in that just because I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, but it was a great moment for him. It was like one of the few things he hasn't done yet. Did it in Chicago Bears attire today. We got eliminated from the playoffs. Let's go.
Damn, heartbreak.
um, yeah.
Oh,
But yes,
yeah,
that's
that was that year. The double
that was
doink.
that was double doink.
Oh no.
I really needed that Seth Rollins to win that day because then whew. Yeah, Seth Rollins.
So that's
Very, but
number.
that's more of a biased opinion right there because I
Hey,
love
that's
Seth
okay.
Rollins.
That's okay.
Yes.
My number 8 actually is also Seth Rollins. Weirdly enough. So, yeah, I mean, we pretty much already said it all. And Seth Rollins in his prime still. So
Yeah.
hard to beat.
All right.
Best member of the Shield, in my opinion.
Facts.
So
All right. My number 7, Triple H, 2002. That was he didn't return that day, but that was basically the return of Triple H, his first Rumble win, and you know Triple H is a fucking badass, man. Who doesn't love me some? I love me some Triple H. So
facts.
seeing him win, well, I guess I can't remember because I was only 2 years old at the time, so I don't remember. But I can show you I was watching. Uh, yeah, that's one of my favorite Rumbles to go back and watch, and him
That was
having that
such a good
moment.
Rumble overall too.
Yeah,
Just the
such a
whole
good
Rumble
Rumble.
was so great, and that was the Maven and Undertaker in that Rumble. That was
Mm-hmm.
hilarious. It's a great Rumble. So my number 7, I have 2020 Drew McIntyre.
All right.
So Drew comes back finally from TNA, goes on this NXT run, gets called up, finally wins the Royal Rumble, and it was what a great moment that was, man. What an awesome moment that was, and that Rumble was fantastic too. Edge's return, but Drew winning was like the icing on the cake. It was him eliminating Brock Lesnar at that point. I feel like you just knew, like, okay, this is Drew's time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Lesnar was the champ at the time. So
Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. My number 6, John Cena. Like how you said earlier, how we talked about last week. Great return. I wasn't a fan of it at the moment because I wasn't a John Cena fan, but I can look back like, yeah, that was fucking awesome.
yeah,
He was the first. No, was he the first person to win at 30? No, Taker was the first to win at 30. Uh, but yeah, he came back, won it at number 30. Such a great moment, and knowing that very little people in that match knew about it. Besides, actually, nobody in that match knew about it but Triple H, and whoever came out at 28 and 29. So such a cool moment.
it was. It was really cool. So especially going back to look at it, going
Mm-hmm.
back to see it. So my number 6, I'm saying 2018, Asuka, not Shinsuke Nakamura, but Asuka. So
All
unless I can
right.
do a double, I'll do like Shinsuke and Asuka. That'd be really cool. But both
Mm-hmm.
menaces in NXT. I love that time in NXT. So seeing them get called up around the same time and both going on to win the Royal Rumble, I thought was amazing. Shinsuke was so over. Asuka at that point, pretty sure was still undefeated in her WWE run,
Yep.
wasn't she?
Because that's what
So
led to her losing at Charlotte WrestleMania
God, that's such a
to a
both of
submission.
the Royal Rumble winners losing in 2018, losing at WrestleMania was just such a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute travesty. But it is what it is at this point. At the moment, at the Rumble, I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Like this is great times.
Mm-hmm. All right. What am I on 5? My number
Five.
5, Rhea Ripley. She was the first woman to do it from number 1. I was there, so seeing somebody run the gauntlet, going from number 1 to 30, amazing. That Rumble itself was such a good Rumble. I believe it was her, Liv, and Asuka fighting on the
Yep.
apron. One of the
Yep.
most close call finishes I've ever seen. Like it was crazy. I don't To this day I don't understand how they can hang on to the rope like that.
Yeah.
Especially Riv and Rhea, because they went the distance. Like Liv was number 2.
Riv and Leah.
Yeah, I just couldn't find their names. Liv was number 2, so they went the distance. And a great Rumble match. Very,
It was.
very
It
great.
was very. That's your number 5.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. My number 5, I got 1996 Shawn Michaels. So back to back, second Rumble win of his career. Shawn Michaels, the boyhood dream. I mean, my favorite wrestler of all time. Going back and watching it, it's like, man, like he was the guy. He was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the controversial finishes with Shawn Michaels too in the Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
And then it led to the 1 hour Iron Man match at WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. So it
Mm-hmm.
was a great time.
All right. My number 4, Shawn Michaels, 1995.
Oh,
That's the classic one touch of the foot
yeah, one
elimination,
touch, yeah,
getting pulled back in. That's like one of the biggest, Royal Rumble moments out there, because
yeah,
he was the first one to do that. Came back in, tossed the British Bulldog over,
yeah.
and yeah, like you said, it was his first one before going back to back, and
Such a legend.
what a legend.
What a legend. I can't remember Stone Cold. Which one was it where he got tossed out and like the refs didn't see any? Was that 97 or 98?
I think,
I thought it was 97. I could be wrong, but it
it's
might be
97.
98. It,
I don't know.
it was one of
Eric,
them.
Eric can correct us. He's old.
He's old, yeah.
That's before our time. Oh no, you were alive, right? 97.
Yeah,
Okay, you probably just a baby.
I wasn't even a year old at that point. So, anyways, so we're on number 4. All right, I got number 4, 2007, The Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh.
This is one of the more enjoyable Rumble matches for me, especially because Shawn and Undertaker at the end of the match went for like 10 minutes after everyone else had been thrown out, and it was amazing, man. It was like God, it was like a precursor to what we got a couple years later
Mm-hmm.
at WrestleMania. Like it was just so good. And Undertaker's only Royal Rumble win.
Mm-hmm.
So
In my opinion, that's the best final two ever in a Royal Rumble.
best final two. Oh yeah,
Shit was
I can
awesome.
agree with that. Yep.
It was a damn near 5-star match alone with them two
Yeah,
at the
for
end.
real.
All right. My number 3, Rey Mysterio, Royal Rumble 2006. It was such a feel good one. Not only was it cool to see Rey Mysterio win because he's Rey Mysterio, I was, 6 years old at the time and I was going to WrestleMania 22, so I knew I was locked in to see Rey Mysterio. But knowing, with everything that just happened to Eddie Guerrero 2 months prior, it was just such a good feel good moment coming in at number 2 with the lowrider. Oh, it's such
It's
a feel
chills.
good
It's
moment.
chills.
It
Chills.
literally just gave me chills.
For my number three, I got Triple H 2002. So coming back from a quad injury, the pot like just immediate baby face, which was crazy. Everybody
Mhm.
loved him. Nobody forgot about you, Triple H. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Great Rumble, an even better winner. So
All right. My number 2, Chris Benoit. Again, like Alex said, I'm putting everything aside for what happened. This is
push it to the side, the personal stuff.
100% wrestling reasoning. It was a great Rumble match. Him coming in from one and going the distance. That great, getting Big Show's big ass over in the headlock and just having that moment of Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. And again, that triple threat is one of my favorite WrestleMania main events of all time.
Yeah,
All time. Like that's a great match. And just again, that moment is. I hate that we can't relive that more.
I
Like we
know.
can't. It can't get shown more often because that's such
Yeah,
a legendary moment.
amazing moment. WrestleMania 20. Uh, my number two, I got 2006 Rey Mysterio. So I know you had just talked about it, but he's just the underdog. Rey Mysterio did it for Eddie, like you said. He immediately had the crowd behind him when he came out at number two in the low rider, and just seeing the guy like that small win the Royal Rumble. Me being a short guy, I'm pretty much Rey Mysterio's height, so it was just awesome to see as a kid. Like, man, that guy's so small and he's beating these guys. Like, that's awesome. Go Rey. I used to be a huge Rey Mysterio fan as a kid. So what a legend.
hmm
But and like what it led to, world title win at WrestleMania in a triple threat.
Yep. All right.
Number
My number
one.
one,
Number one. Oh man.
Drew McIntyre, 2020.
Wow. Holy
Now
cow. I didn't
this
expect
has
that.
layers on it because, in my opinion, the 2020 Royal Rumble is the greatest Royal Rumble of all time.
Wow.
Now, just because it started off so good with Brock fucking dominating. I like watching someone dominate a Rumble a little bit and then building that fucking crowd up. Like, everyone wants to see Brock comes out. Drew's music hits, gets his ass out of there with the Claymore, and arguably one of the biggest pops of all time.
Thank you,
Like the pop,
Ricochet.
yeah. The pop from that was crazy. Edge came back that Rumble, one greatest Rumble return at all, and it all ended captive. At that time it's still 2020 Roman Reigns. This isn't Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. This is Roman Reigns we don't like, and seeing him in a final two of a Royal Rumble is fucking scary because
Dude,
you
how many
never
final
know.
twos in the Royal Rumbles has he been in?
Every
So
single
like
one.
almost one of them, almost all of
No,
them.
yeah, every single Royal Rumble he's been in the final two.
Was he not in the 2016 Royal Rumble? Was he champion at the time?
Yeah, but isn't that when he?
No, he was in 2016. That was the AJ Styles Rumble. Wasn't it Triple H and Dean Ambrose the
Yeah, but
last
he was in
two?
the final two. Yeah,
Uh,
he could Triple H eliminated. No, you're right.
Triple H
Final
and
four.
Ambrose, I
He was,
thought.
he was in the
Yeah,
final four of
Final
every single
four.
one.
Yeah, okay.
Final four, my bad. But yeah, it came down to him. He took Roman out and had that great pop of the crowd. At that
Yeah,
time, Drew deserved it more than anyone. It's still so unfortunate of the moment he got robbed at WrestleMania due to the
yeah,
pandemic.
100%. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. That makes me so sad for him, mainly because like
hmm
how over he was and just the
Yeah,
path that got him back to that point, and then just to have WrestleMania inside in the Performance Center, it's like it's such a bummer, man.
it is.
or not the Performance Center. Was that at the
Hmm.
CWC? Was it
No,
Performance Center?
that was still Performance Center.
Well, okay.
That was just that dark WrestleMania with no crowd.
Yeah, so awkward, dude.
A good
I never want
WrestleMania
to
that just
relive.
that's just ruined. Like the WrestleMania itself for what it gives is pretty good, but it's just so unwatchable.
I'm gonna say it's the
Outside,
worst WrestleMania of all time.
just because of and that has nothing to do with matches or
No,
anything. Just the atmosphere. I mean, it's you can go watch back the Undertaker and Styles match in the Firefly Funhouse because that was a cinematic matches. But if anything past that, it's unwatchable.
unwatchable. I can't do it. I've tried
Mm.
watching matches with no crowd, like an AEW show. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I love AEW.
Hearing that come from Alex, I'm clipping that. You're gonna get some love finally.
Yeah, people are gonna love me now. Hell yeah. No, watching a wrestling match.
Alex turned face.
Are you saying it's being a heel to enjoy AEW more?
According to IWC, yes.
According to the IWC, yeah, you're right. No, just trying to watch a wrestling show with nobody in the crowd is just so awkward. You can hear every single little thing, and it's just I hate it. I don't like it. I've tried and I just can't. I can't go back and watch it. Anything else for your number one?
Nope.
All right, my number one, 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin in the 2001 Royal Rumble. I think one of the better Royal Rumbles ever. Even though Kane probably should have won. You know what? I don't care. I know, because didn't Kane eliminate like 12 or 11
people?
11 people, yeah.
Kane should have fucking won that Rumble, man.
He was so over at that time. But like Stone Cold was Stone Cold, man.
I know.
And it led to one of the best WrestleMania main events of all time, Stone Cold and The Rock.
Mm-hmm. I remember, I went back when I was young and I just watched all the Rumbles. I didn't have the knowledge I have, so I didn't know who won. I didn't know if Kane ever won a Rumble. So I'm watching this Rumble match. I'm like, Kane did win a Rumble. Kane did win a Rumble. Stone Cold's already won 2 of them. He doesn't need another one. Kane just dominated, and then he gets eliminated. I'm like, wow. For like 2 days of my life, I hated Stone Cold. Something that happened 5-6 years ago at that point.
Bro, it's impossible to hate Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's no way. He's the most entertaining wrestler of all time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I would go as far as to say he's the only one that rivals Shawn Michaels to me as the greatest wrestler of all time.
But I think he's the biggest needle mover of all time in professional wrestling.
Easily, no doubt. Mm-hmm. Even more than Hulk Hogan. I don't care. I said it. I said it, Eric. I said it. But yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. I feel like he's the coolest wrestler of all time. That's another way to look at it. Mm-hmm. He's the absolute coolest of all time. I got nothing else, so that's the list. Right. That's the list. That was fun.
That was really fun.
But if we got nothing else, I mean, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
It's Royal Rumble, man. It's Royal Rumble time, man. 2 days.
It's Royal Rumble time.
2 more days.
2 more days.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I can't wait. I drive to Indianapolis tomorrow. Gonna check out the store there.
I'm so jealous. I'll be watching it. Don't worry. I'll be watching it live. So
yep. I can't wait, man.
Well, have a great time. So
I will.
Wear your AEW shirt.
I gotta figure out who I'm wearing.
Alrighty. Well, I guess that's a wrap. We'll bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah.
Mwah.
Good night. Thank you, Kenny, for bringing it back. Bang. I messed the timing up there, but Kenny's scared of heights.